What's up, Bulldogs? Welcome back to the show. We're so excited for you to see what we have in store this week. Let's start the show off right on the streets with Johnny Klaus and Drew Jacoby.
What's up, Bulldogs? We're back with another episode. Today, we're going to be going around asking some teachers, what slang words that us high schoolers use that they are unsure about, like they don't know what they are. And then we're going to ask you guys to define them. So, let's go find out. All right, what's your name?
Mrs. Rosenberg.
All right, and what slang do students use that you don't understand?
I find the term shipping to be a little confusing because I think people use it for like actual relationships and then also friendships. Is that right?
I think so, but okay. Thank you. Who are we here with?
Kiara.
All right, and what does it mean to like ship someone together?
It's like when you think two people are cute together or like you think they would look good together.
All right, thank you. All right, what's your name?
Mr. Eckroth.
All right, and what are any slang words that students use that you don't really understand?
Well, I don't understand when kids say they have emotion.
Okay, thank you. Okay, who are we here with?
Carter Batten.
All right, and what does motion mean?
Like when you got a lot of money coming in, you're working hard, making a lot of money.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Clark, are there any slang words that high schoolers use that you don't know?
I'm absolutely positive that there are some words they use that I don't know the meaning of. For example, I've heard NPC, but I have no idea what that is.
All right, thank you, Mr. Clark. All right, who we're here with?
Kalijah Kinney.
All right, and what does NPC mean?
Someone who's like not real, they're not playable.
Kind of like a robot?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. What's your name?
Alyssa Mantu.
All right, and what slang do students use that you don't really understand?
I would say the use of the word riz is something I'm not super familiar with.
All right, thank you. Okay, who are we here with?
We're at Dorian Alba.
All right, and what does Riz mean?
Riz in our slang, it kind of means like charisma, your ability to talk to women and how good you are at it.
All right, thank you. All right, what's your name?
Mrs. Collins.
All right, and what slang do students use that you don't really understand?
If something's eating or like they ate.
Okay, thank you. Who are we here with?
I know.
All right, and what does it mean if someone ate or if someone's eating?
I think that they're like probably doing really good or like, I don't know. It's something like, I don't know. It's just something that you say when something looks good, I guess.
Okay, thank you. That is all for this week, Bulldogs. I hope that if you didn't know what these words meant, now you know. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Up next is Nexus Park with Maggie Russell and Sierra Newell.
BNN got an inside look with Nikki Murphy to learn more about Nexus Park.
So I'm Nikki Murphy and I'm the Associate Director of Recreation. So I oversee the programmers that are outside of the realm of sports. And then I was also the project manager for Nexus Park for the Parks Department and do a lot of like strategic master planning for the department as well. So we've known for a very long time that Columbus, even in like population of 40 to 50,000 that we have now, we have over 50,000 people, there's no true community center. Like most towns have like a YMCA or like a traditional community center. Columbus never had anything like that. So we knew through a lot of our master planning efforts and like public feedback, people said, I want indoor recreation. There's nothing to do in the winter's times. Like there's no good true community center. We want indoor sports. So it was really clear to us from the very beginning we needed this, we just didn't have a place. And so when the property became available and the mayor's office decided it was a really good idea to buy, this was one of the locations we started talking about as a fit for moving our offices and housing some new programs here. So really the biggest thing that we're trying to do here, so Nexus means connection. We really want people to feel like they can find a sense of community here. that there's a place for you to come and do whatever it is you want to do, whether it's come for a medical appointment, come for recreation, come for something arts related, come for a meeting, come to just hang out socially and enjoy some of the tenant spaces. But at the core of Nexus Park in general is that it's a health and recreation center. So like it should improve the quality of life of everybody that steps foot into the door. So the field house is super multi-dimensional. There's 2/3 of it is turf, and so it's anything from football to soccer to cheer to dance to lacrosse play to all kinds of different things that you can do on that. And so drop-in play allows for those things. There's football is another big one that we started hosting here as well. And then there's a hard court side where we've got 4 courts for basketball. There's 6 pickleball courts. There's 8 recreational volleyball courts. So from like an athletic standpoint, there's cheer, there's dance. We're gonna be hosting gymnastics, wrestling. So in addition to sports, we're hoping that people understand that this is also going to be a center for just any sort of large-scale community events. So we're going to be hosting the IUC graduation. We're hoping to see events that are like concert series. We have been holding some of our large-scale events like the Egg Hunt, and we're going to be doing Festival of the Young Child inside the field house. So bringing some of these free community events into this space that's now large enough for us to house it. In addition to that, we have fitness, we have nutritional cooking classes now, we have meeting space, we have an art space that we're building out. So there's hopefully a little bit of everything that people are gonna find when they come in. And so there were a lot of partners that went in the very beginning, but the hospital made really good sense. When we benchmark, one of the most unique partnerships that we saw was when a parks department was paired with any sort of health and wellness facility. So a lot of times it was like an athletic trainer entity or something like that. But for us, we were able to bring CRH in on the partnership with us, and it's allowed us to start to have like really collaborative cross-programming. So we very intentionally left some space, and so we hope that Nexus Park continues to feel like it's expanding and that you'll see more services and that you'll see new spaces come online. The Parks Department reserve space, like I said, we're going to be building a park out front here, which you don't see yet, but there's an entire external campus portion that you should see come online throughout the year with trails and trees and greenery. And then there's retail spaces that still haven't been built out in the park space. So we are hoping that the community uses their voices and helps to provide needs to us. Like we would really love this here, and then we can work to find a partner who can come in and fill a space and then fill that need. So the idea is, that we would hopefully always continue to expand and change. The Nexus Park logo and all of its associated branding was kind of interesting. We had all parties at the table for a meeting to try and talk about what to name, the former Fair Oaks Mall. And the idea of Nexus was actually broached, and Nexus means connection. So for us, it was an easy fit. It's, the center of connecting all the partners that are in here, the retail, the hospital, us as parks, but it's also a portion of town that's now connecting to other pieces of town. The downtown, it's connecting the east side, and we're hoping that people are gonna also come in here and find connection with our services, connection with each other. This is its first, Columbus's first true community center. And a community center's job is to create community. And so in community, you have to have connection. So for us, the Nexus Park, it's a big N, and it's all 3 colors are representative of CRH, the Parks Department, and the tenant side, so the green, orange, and yellow.
This has been Sierra and Maggie reporting for BNN.
That was great, guys. The end of the year's coming up, which means senior projects are being wrapped up as well. Let's talk about it with Ben Pasoda and Evan Benzie.
BNN spoke with Mrs. Dismore to discuss the upcoming senior project half days.
Senior presentations are scheduled for April 24th and 25th. They are half days for the entire school, and seniors will stay after students are released midday after first lunch to do their presentations on both the 24th and 25th, which is an A day and a B day. Columbus North and all of BCSC has scheduled senior presentations for half days for the purpose of multiple students, and we have this semester 150 plus graduating seniors doing their presentations, and we invite members from the community and our teachers do the judging for those senior presentations, and so they've allocated a half day to really focus on the projects that seniors have worked on all year long, and it's a great day to finalize people's senior projects and see all their accomplishments and celebrate what they've achieved. While the half days are scheduled for the main priority of having senior presentations in the afternoon, it's also a huge benefit to the rest of our students. You can work on your senior project in advance of your senior year in a couple of ways. Job shadowing and service learning, aka volunteer work, can be completed at any time during your freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. So it would be highly advised and encouraged for any of our underclassmen to utilize their half day in a way that would be beneficial towards their senior project, even if you're a freshman or a sophomore, but working on things like spending time with somebody that you want to job shadow, or going to the Humane Society, the library, any place in our community that you can volunteer would be a great option for you guys for your half days. My favorite part about senior projects and the presentation day is that it is a time to celebrate. So seniors get to do the tradition of ringing the bell when they are done. We will have some refreshments and some cupcakes, and there is a awesome photo opportunity for students to take their pictures, and you can invite family and friends to watch your presentation or at least hang out and celebrate with you afterwards. So it's just a great time, and really looking forward to our half days.
This is Ben Pisoda and Evan Bensi reporting for BNN.
Thanks, guys. Now let's talk about the C4 Showcase with Emily Torres and Elizabeth Castillo.
BNN sat down with teacher Mr. Whaley to talk about the animation showcase.
Hello, my name is Mr. Whaley. I'm the instructor for the 3D animation classes in the C4 department. So the C4 Animation Showcase is a free event open to the public. Anyone can come and attend. So the Animation Showcase is an event that we actually tried for the first time last year. And so this will be our second year doing it, but it is a showcase of my students' work, and my students that are in the animation club will show their animation projects on the big screen at a movie theater. So this event will take place at Yes Cinema in downtown Columbus. It will take place on May the 14th, 2024, which is a Tuesday at 6 p.m. So the event is a showcase of my students' work. So students that are in my animation classes, as well as any students that participate in the animation club, will enter their event and showcase it.
This has been Emily Elizabeth reporting for BNN.
That's all for this week. See you next week, Bulldogs.